Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So let's try this again. I filmed it about an hour ago and my external light cut out. It's very early hours and I need the external lighting on as it's quite dark outside. I'll just show you how dark it is. So obviously you can't see me, so yeah, I need to use the external lighting for that. So this video is going to be my back end of June/July favourites. It's mainly July, but I did use some of the products in June. Just sit back a bit so you can see me a little bit more. So we're starting off with this Too Faced Chocolate Gold. I've had this a while, but I haven't had great use out of it, and I was going out one night and I wanted to use the Money Bag shade. I just absolutely love this palette in general. It's probably, this is a really bold statement to say at the moment, but it's probably my favourite palette. Smells delicious like all the chocolate bar palettes do, and I just love all the metallic shades in here. I don't think there's one shade that I don't like at all. I mean, I don't normally wear purples, but I like both of those purple shades. And I like the fact that they put So Bougie in there, which makes a really nice transition shade. And this one obviously for like a brow bone highlight, and also all over the lid to set your concealer. I don't use that black. That's probably the only shade in the palette that I don't use, and that's really good for me because normally there's like 3 or 4 shades I won't use. So anyway, yeah, really enjoyed that. But along with that, there are two, like, they're almost like the Stila Glitter and Glows. So we've got the Mega Last Liquid Katsu in the shade Emerald Gaze. Really like that. I've only worn it a couple of times, and I've worn it over the top of that Money Bag shade. That's what it looks like. So that's that one. That one's quite smoky. And then we've got this one. This one came from TK Maxx, and it's by Rude Cosmetics, and it's one of their Star Party liquid eyeshadows, so it just looks like that. And this one is in the shade Nebula Gleam. I haven't closed this properly. Nebula Gleam, and that is, if I can show you properly, that's that shade there. If you had to push me on which one I like better, it would be that one, just because it's more pigmented than that one, and obviously that one's more smoky. But yeah, I really do like this one, and I think it was $3.99 from TK Maxx. Then we're moving on to like face palettes. So I've been really loving this one, and this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. It just looks like that, and I was gifted this from a friend. So yeah, I'm really enjoying using it. Especially love this Sweet Peach blusher there, and then the highlighter, and I've not used the bronzer too much. And then along with that, we may as well go in the Too Faced theme. Along with that, I've had this ages. I got this when it was first released, but it seems to be fine, and I absolutely adore this. Still smells of peach, which is nice. But yeah, I just really like it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything there. Let's do a couple of swatches. So that's that one there. Really pretty. It's a shame you can't still get that. I don't think you can still get it. I've never seen it in Debenhams when I've gone to have a look, but they don't seem to do any of the Sweet Peach collection, which is, I'm quite upset about that actually, because I wanted to try a couple of the lip glosses out. Another face palette I've really been enjoying is this Becca one. This was in a recent Shop My Stash. The only blush that I've been using though is Snapdragon, which is this one. So yeah, I really like the glowy blushers. I do need to I do need to try these out to see if I like them. I mean, they're almost like bronzer tones, and I think they'll work better in autumn, to be honest, than now. But yeah, I do want to. This is still in my shop, my stash. I've rotated it over for another month, sorry, another 2 weeks, so I'll be trying to use that. Bronzers, we've got a few bronzers that I've really enjoyed using. So we've got Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade Medium Warm 250. This is such a good bronzer, guys. Well, they all are that I'm going to show you. I did do a ranking my bronzers video, so I'll leave that in the cards somewhere so you can watch that. Then I've got this one. This one is the cheapest one. It's only £1.99, and it's the bronzing powder from Natural Collection, and it's in the shade Sunshine, and the formula on this is so nice. It's so smooth. It blends, like, it melts into your skin like butter. It just blends out like a dream. It's one of my favourites. And then this is another favourite. I mean, look at the size of that bronzer. How much product do you get? You get 15 grams worth of product, and in a normal bronzer you would get 10 grams. So you're getting quite a lot for your money, and this was £4. And it's the Mega Bronzer in 01 Cool, and with all Revolution products, the cruelty free and vegan, which is really good, and that's what it looks like. Look at the pan, how big it is. So nice. I want to pull that again soon. Eyeshadow palettes that I have been loving are these two. So this one is the first one. It's the BH Cosmetics Marble Collection in Warm Stone, and I've had this ages as well. I've just not used it, and I pulled it out of my stash only a couple of weeks ago now. So yeah, really like it. I was enjoying that shade there especially. Love that. I love them all. Like, all the matte shades are really nice. I use that golden one for the inner corner. It's just a really beautiful palette. I don't even know if BH Cosmetics sell this anymore, but if they do, I would recommend it. And then the next one is this BH Cosmetics again. This is the Shan XO one. This one is the original one. Excuse me. I know that she's remastered it, but this one has the lip glosses in it. I don't use the lip glosses just because it's too old now. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. It is so pretty, especially that shade there. I need to swatch that for you. It's like a blue brown. Let's just swatch it on the hand. I mean, how pretty is that? Don't know if that's going to pick up on camera, but it is so pretty. Then for powders, I've been really enjoying this MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder, and I've had this for so long, but it's still really smooth. It's just that shade. It's just like a translucent, and it really does make your skin feel really hydrated. Just trying to think what else I've got. Right, so now we'll move on to highlighters. You've probably heard me mention this one, and it's the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow, and it comes like that. Guys, it is just so beautiful. Now, I mentioned in a video, I don't think I've uploaded it yet, but I've mentioned in a video, I've done like comparisons to the Delicate Dew and this one. I actually prefer this one, and this one is so inexpensive. I don't even think it's more than £5, maybe £6 at a push, but you do get 2 huge pans of highlighter. I would actually prefer to have this pan a little bit bigger, because that one is quite golden. That's the lighter shade. I'm going to try and swatch them both for you. then that's the darker shade. You should just be able to make them out there. Then I have this Sleek palette. I've had this ages as well. I actually thought this would have been on the chopping block, but I've decided to keep it. I really enjoyed using it. I didn't use the cream one though, so I need to use that more. But the 3 actual highlighters in there I really enjoyed. And this is in the shade Solstice. And the highlighters you get with it are Ecliptic, which is the cream, and then Hemisphere is the pink toned one there, and Subsolar is that golden shade there, and then Equinox is the pinky champagne shade there. Really pretty. This one I absolutely adore. If you want a cheap highlighter, cheap drugstore highlighter, I would highly recommend this if you can get it where you live. And this one is a Technique Get Gorgeous highlighting powder. It doesn't tell me what shade it is, but it's in the lightest shade. The only problem with this is the flimsy packaging. I can already feel like it's gonna break, and obviously I don't like it when lids break. I might have to figure out a way to depot it if that happens, but yeah, that's what it looks like. It is so good for pale skin girls, and it's so creamy as well. I've got nowhere to swatch it. I mean, can you see that there? So nice. It's one of my favourite drugstore highlighters. Blushes. This I absolutely love. I know it's only a travel size. It's in the shade Luminous Flush. I absolutely adore these blushes. I've only got 2. I've got Dim Infusion and this one. Dim Infusion is full size, but I don't think you need to invest in full size products when, I mean, going through a blush is really hard. So I think minis are fine. So yeah, I've got that. Foundations, my favourite foundation for July was this one, and I spoke about this in my Shop My Stash video. It's the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation, and I thought I'd finished it just because no more was coming out of it, but I went to just test it out again today before I put it in my empties drawer, and I know that is like, it's still got, I wouldn't say half, I'd just say under half left there, but nothing was coming out. So yeah, I went to test it again today and it started coming out. There was, I think the pump was clogged with foundation, so I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be putting it in my foundations for August, and I'll use it with the Maybelline City Radiance, I think it is, and also I've got a Rimmel one that's in my Shop My Stash as well for August. So I'll use those 3 foundations together. Single eyeshadows now. Favourite single eyeshadow of all time, no questions, is this Urban Decay Solstice eyeshadow. I absolutely adore it. It's a duochrome eyeshadow. Looks so pretty all over the lid. You can just put this on like with a transition shade in your lid and it just looks really nice. I would swatch it, but I don't have anywhere to swatch it. But yeah, take my word for it, it really is pretty. It is quite expensive though for an eyeshadow. They're £16 each or thereabout, and I just think that's expensive, but well worth it. And then I've got 3 of these Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadows. Oh, they are so pretty. I need to swatch these for you, just so you can see what they're like if you haven't already got them. So just give me a minute and I'll go and get some wipes. So, since I've just washed my hand off and it's completely clean now, we all know what Solstice looks like, but I just need to swatch it for you because it is so beautiful. So that's what it looks like. and I normally just layer it up to get the right amount of pigmentation that I want. I mean, look how pretty that is. So that's Solstice. Just need to wipe them off. Right, so then I was talking about the Essence Melted Chromes. So this one is in the shade 02 Ironic, which looks like that. And they really remind me, they're really, really soft and buttery. They really remind me of the Colourpop Super Shock ones. I'm just gonna, so that's Ironic there. And then we have got a slightly darker one to that, which is 01 Zinc About You. I'll just put another coat over the top, which is that one there. I mean, just look how shiny they are. And then this one I absolutely adore. This one was the first one that I actually bought, and this one is in the shade 06 Copper Me. Which for some reason they don't want to be, I know they're more pigmented than this, but they don't seem to want to be swatching. Hope they're not drying up. I've not had them that long though, so that's what all them look like. Just need to get rid of this. I'll get rid of them as well, just in case I need to do any more swatches. I hadn't planned on doing swatches, just planned on talking about the products. Another eyeshadow palette that I actually really liked, and this is kind of like a mini eyeshadow palette, is this Pixi by Petra in Desert Sunset. So it just looks like that. Really, really pretty. In particular, especially those two eyeshadows there. They're kind of unique to my collection. I don't really have a lot of eyeshadows like that where I could duplicate the rest of the ones in this palette. This was really inexpensive. I think about £3.99 from TK Maxx. I think at full price of £15, and I would never pay that for 6 eyeshadows. That's just ridiculous. And especially as Pixi by Petra is classed as drugstore, I don't see it as drugstore. I see Revolution as drugstore, and like Maybelline and Rimmel and, you know, those types of products, and L'Oreal. But even L'Oreal have palettes at £15, so you know, if the formula's there, you can't really complain. And what have we got left? Oh, we've got this eyeliner. I've really been loving using it. This has been in my collection for a very long time, and I just want to get it out of the collection before it goes bad. And it's the Barry M Bold Gold waterproof eyeliner. I didn't know it was waterproof, and it's just really, really pigmented. So that's what that one looks like. I feel like nothing's picking up on the camera at all, so I might have to refilm it. Right, I think now it's all, no, it's not all lipsticks. There's 2 more eyeshadows that I really, really like. This one by Lottie is an eye foil, and it's in the shade Savage. OMG, I absolutely love it. I don't think you can still get it. Like, you can get it on places like Depop. I saw a girl selling this one and another one. The other one looked quite nice, but she didn't want to separate them, so I wasn't going to buy this one again. But look at that. Just how nice is it? And it's like a pink with like gold reflex, and it says here that it's a topper, but I use it just as a normal lid eyeshadow, and it looks really, really nice. And then we've got this one. I've got quite a few of these now. I don't know how it's pronounced. Q-Best, but these come from Amazon, and I think they come from China or somewhere like that, so they do take a while to get to you, but they're just so nice, and they remind me of the Stila Glitter and Glows, but they're like £3 or something like that. I'll just swatch this one, because this one is the one that I have used a lot, and it's like a bronzy gold. So that's what that looks like. So now I'll take the eyeshadows off, and then I can do the swatches of the lipsticks. You've probably seen the lipsticks in a lip edit, but I just want to show you the best ones that I've been using throughout the month of kind of June/July really. Right, so I'm not going to go in any particular order, any one that I like more than the other, because I've done that in the lipstick edits. So up first is this Tanya Burr Cosmetics, and this is just such a pretty lipstick, and I got this so cheap. I think I paid about £1 for it, and it's one of my favourite nudes, and it's in the shade Pink Cocoa. Really pretty. Just look how nice that is. My only gripe with this is it's not matte, but you can't have everything. Then we have a Charlotte Tilbury one in the shade Miranda May. I absolutely love this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. To be honest, I like them all. I mean, there's some that I'm a bit like that about, like my nude collection, because a lot of them are similar. And at one point I was thinking about maybe getting rid of some of them, but I've decided to keep them. But yeah, I absolutely love that shade. It's a very spring summer, so I've been getting as much use out of that as I can. What else have we got? Then we've got the shade 1975 Red by Charlotte Tilbury. Love this. This one that I've got on my lips at the moment is Tell Laura by Charlotte Tilbury. I absolutely love these lipsticks. So that's 1975 Red. That's orange toned. That's like an orange toned base red, and that's more of a blue toned base red, I would say. So yeah, really like them. The formula is just amazing. And then this one I really like, but I don't get enough use out of it, is Urban Decay Wonderland, and that's definitely more like a blue toned red. Let's measure them up. Yeah, that's a lot darker. And then we've just got two more left. So we've got the Revolution and Sofx, and this, I've got two of these. I've got Cake and I've got Fudge. Fudge is slightly darker, but this one is just, in my mind, is the perfect everyday nude shade. I'm gonna have to put it here. I mean, just look how pretty that is. So nice. And then I've got a gloss by Deck of Scala. This came with the Kim Tai Dream palette. I completely adore this. It is so nice, so comfortable to wear. It doesn't feel sticky. I'll swatch it. It smells so nice, like cupcakes. And it's got a little bit of like glitter in it, but you can't feel the glitter. It's just like shimmer in the lipstick. It's just, I can't describe it. It's so nice. But yeah, this is all the products that are in my favourites. I know there's quite a lot there, but like this palette here, I did only use a couple of times, but I know it's a favourite of all time. I am going to be doing 10 high-end items that are worth all the hype, and this is probably going to be in it somewhere near the top. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a video regarding that. Just before you go though, I have been speaking about these palettes in, well, I said just before you go, I mean just before I go. I have been speaking about these palettes that I've curated. So they're just like, one's a Z palette and one's a Bleach London magnetic palette. So basically I wanted all my Tarte blushes in one palette by itself, and I had two blushes left over, so my Tarte blushes and my Benefit blushes wouldn't all fit in the one palette, so that's where the Z palette comes in. And also, like, over the last couple of days I've put other things in there as well. I'll show you the Tarte one first. I'm just really impressed with it. So obviously that's all the Tarte blushes up there. Really can't wait to start using these. These are in my shop, my stash for this month. Then I've got two highlighters. This highlighter here is Mink Pink by Primark, PS Beauty, and this one is a highlighter, but I use it as a blush topper, and it's in Peachin, also by PS Beauty. And then we've got this. I don't think this is going to work out for me. I've put it in there to try it, and I might have to declutter it. It's the Pro Artist Freedom Pro Artist contour shade, and I think it's in the lightest shade that they do. It's even shade 1 or shade 2. So yeah, I'm really happy with that palette. And then we've got this one, which has my Benefit blushes in it. So we've got Havana, Rockature, California and Gold Rush there. And then these here, you might be wondering what they are. I've kept the packaging. So this packaging by Tanya Bear is really bulky, and it's been getting on my nerves for quite a while now. I have got another palette in the same packaging. Well, I've got two, a holiday set she brought out and also another one like this. But obviously I'm going to need to get another palette if I want to declutter them into quite a flat palette like this. I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet, but this is Peachy Glow, and I love everything that comes in here. The bronzer's really nice. It does have a little bit of glitter on, but you can't see it when it's on the face. Love the blusher, and I love this highlighter. It's just so nice. And that's the blush. And then with that comes another item from Freedom Pro Artist. I think this will be staying in, you know, because it's obviously a highlighter, but it's just so creamy still. Let's see if I can build this up so you can see how creamy it is. It's just there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, I can't wait to get more use out of this. And the reason why I did put all these blushes into a palette like this was just because the blushes wasn't getting any use. I've got quite a lot of blushes in my blush drawer, and I've got a lot of highlighters in my highlighter drawer. The highlighter drawer needs decluttering, but I'm such a highlighter junkie. I just don't feel like I can get rid of any of them unless they really don't work for me. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going through the highlighters and seeing what I don't like, and if there are any that I just don't like, I will declutter them from the collection, just because there are so many in there. Blushes, I don't know how many I've got, like in singles, probably about 25 or 30. And highlighters, we're talking at least double of that. So yeah, I definitely want to get the collection down a little bit more than it is. And when we're coming to lipsticks as well, they need to be decluttered. I try and declutter as I go, like when I'm testing lipsticks out. If I don't like the formula, or if I feel like the formula is getting too old, I'll just declutter it. But I will tell you why like in the Shop My Stash, I will tell you what lipsticks I'm getting rid of. Same with like any other products that I'm getting rid of. I'm actually getting rid of a palette. I'm gonna give that to my Nita face palette, and I spoke about that in my Shop My Stash video, so I'll leave that in the cards there and you can go and check that out. Other than that, I've shown you everything. I've spoke about the palettes, so this video is gonna go on a little bit, so I'm sorry about that, but thank you so much if you've made it this far. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and notifications bell, and hit the like button as well. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.